Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. There's a lot of good stuff I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out a lot if you did go watch it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when we make videos. Y'all, I have a very important announcement I want to make, but I'm going to save it till the end. It's sort of a personal thing, and I really want to share this with y'all. I mean, I need your help with it is what I'm saying. But let's get into today's video. Alright, I told you all yesterday, but I want to say it again for the people that missed it. Saturday and Sunday's videos are from now on going to be other topics other than stemless and politics. We're going to lighten it up a little bit on the weekends, at least until the election really gets kicked off, and then we're going to be flooded with news, and we're going to have this 7 days a week, several times a day. But for now, there's not really a lot going on, so there's going to be lighter topics on Saturday and Sundays. I hope you like it. Please help me by supporting those videos by watching them. And if it's something that you don't like, just watch it and walk away from it. Thank you so much. Okay, Little Pete Buttigieg. He's launching a $1 billion plan to build racial equality in our roads. Yeah, racial equality in our roads. So it kind of makes me wonder, what is he going to do to make them more racial equal? I mean, is he going to erase all the BLM paint off of the roads? I mean, there's one in Washington with BLM written huge letters. Well, we got one in Pensacola too. So what is he going to do? Paint over that or do something with that? That's the only thing I can think of. If y'all know what he's talking about racial equality in our roads, please let me know, because I am complexed with this. AOC says it will be very interesting planning a wedding while serving in Congress. Well, if you ask me, AOC is having a hard time making ends meet on that little paycheck that she gets. It's only $174,000 a year, but she don't think that's enough. She needs a raise because it's hard to do her job on such little pay. So when it comes to planning a wedding, you know, my wife and I went to the Justice of Peace 42 years ago, and we're just as much married as anyone that spends $10,000 or more on a wedding. So maybe I would suggest this to her. Go to a Justice of the Peace. Save that money since she's hurting so bad. I mean, you're still going to be married one way or the other. We got married 42 years ago, and we're still on our honeymoon. So a Justice of the Peace marriage is just as good as a church wedding. Headline news on Bing. Okay, they seem to think that Hillary Clinton is running for president in 2024. Let alone the fact that she's already said that it's out of the question, but I guess they're trying to push her into it. I think Hillary Clinton knows what's best here. It's best for her not to run and waste her time and money and heartaches, because there's no way in the world she could win. So Bing needs to listen to her, and because she's already said it's out of the question. Thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Please unload in my comments. Get it off your chest, off your heart, off your mind, and into my comments. It may make you feel better to get it out. Nancy Pelosi and her husband Paul Pelosi went straight to the Vatican and received communication straight from the Pope himself. Well, I know what she's doing here. She's trying to make a statement that the Pope gave her communion and the local church will not. Well, the local church knows her. The Pope don't. The Pope don't know the circumstances around Nancy Pelosi and fighting for, well, you know, I can't say it here because I may get shut down. But the Pope don't know her like the local church does. That's how she got communion from the Pope. Joe Rogan says that he will support Ron DeSantis, the governor of the free state of Florida, for president in 2024. Joe Rogan, I will too, providing Donald Trump don't run. But now if they're on the same ticket, that's even golden. So Joe Rogan is going to support Ron DeSantis from the free state of Florida. Joe Biden is still trying to end offshore oil drilling. He is trying every way he can to destroy the oil companies. He's doing this and he don't care what it does to the oil prices. He don't care about the American people has to pay more for gas, and some people can't afford gas at all. But the only reason he's doing this is to get what he wants. He thinks it's going to move him closer to getting them electric cars. Well, our electric grid is not made for electric cars. I mean, we're having rolling brownouts, blackouts, and he wants to add all of these electric cars to the system too. Is he really thinking with a clear head? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot, he don't have a clear head. Elon Musk has now given up on buying Twitter. And really and truly, y'all, I don't think he was ever really serious about buying Twitter. He was just shaking up the apple cart a little bit. He was getting some of the stuff that they had hidden in their closet, he was getting it out in the open. I don't think he was ever dead serious about buying Twitter. He can build his own platform much better and probably cheaper. Mike Huckabee said, instead of eliminating fossil fuels, we ought to just eliminate the fossils from the White House. I had to re-share that. That's coming from Mike Huckabee. And I couldn't agree with him anymore. I agree with him 1,000,000%. Get rid of, instead of getting rid of fossil fuel, let's get rid of the fossils in the White House. We got plenty of them in there to get rid of. Putin is suffering from little man syndrome. This was headline news on Bing yesterday. Now, if y'all been listening to my channel for any length of time, you know that I have said this over and over in the past. Well, now mainstream media is saying it. And it's so obvious. He is suffering from little man syndrome. Kamala Harris hosted drag queens in the presidential residence for the first time. Well, it's one clown in charge of hosting these people, turning our White House, the presidential residence, turning it all into a three-ring circus. I mean, who else but Kamala Harris could do stuff like this? I mean, I know I will get hate for that one. 85% of the United States adults believe that the U.S. is headed in the wrong direction under Biden's guidance. And I agree 100%. We are headed in the wrong direction. And the only thing that we can do to fix this is vote them all out of office in the midterms. And the ones that we can't get out in the midterms, we have to do in 2024. If we can hold out that long. Just a little quick reminder, I want to let y'all know that Saturday and Sundays will be other types of videos. Please help me get the views up for those, help me support that, I would really appreciate you for that. Stay tuned, I got an announcement in just 1 second. But first, I will have another video today at 1 p.m. Please be sure and check that out. It would help me tremendously. Please comment, get it off your chest, off your heart, off your mind. Watch the video that's popping up here now. I really would appreciate your support on that. Okay, the announcement. Y'all, I know you've heard millions of times in your life, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, I've done that. All of my eggs is right here on YouTube. YouTube is getting as crazy as our government. So, I'm going to create another YouTube channel. And I'm going to ask all of y'all to subscribe to it and watch the videos on it. I will probably put a video on it about once a week just to keep the channel active. But really and truly, that channel is just to keep in touch with you. Because if anything ever happens to my channel here, I've lost contact with every one of you. But on that other channel, that will be safe. And I will still have contact with you. So please, when I make this channel, I'm going to let you know about it, and it will be in the next day or two. I will let you know about it, and please go subscribe to it and watch the videos that I put there. I'll only put like one a week just to keep it active. Mainly it's just so I don't lose contact with you. I hope you will help me out with that. Y'all, I'll say it like I've always said it. Jesus Christ is the only one that can get us through this, so keep your faith in Him. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for those people in Washington that maybe they will start doing the right thing for the American people. Say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all. Please watch the video that's popping up, and please watch the video at 1 p.m. today. Just know I love you all. Until then, ciao.